Have you ever been on a team? Have you ever made a team and put together a team and trained them for a goal? I've just been doing some videos and I just discovered there was a glitch. Now here I am by myself, I'm sort of my own team, seemingly. So there's nobody else to blame. And it could be very easy to go, oh, this is a big problem. Well, the thing to do is to pause, stop, reset, to go, you know what, it happened. And it wasn't really a fault, but something seemed to make the sound glitch. Well, the opportunity then to go is great, I can do another video. Right now I can do that, the sun's coming out, getting brighter, I've got some time and space. But often when you're in a team environment, it can get very stressful. It's very easy in that moment to go, oh, you've messed up, how have you done that? Oh, you're off the team. Now it's very different if you're in a team environment where the team is a team and they're not going to change. That team has come together and they're committed and they've got that sort of clarity. But so often in life, in business, teams are sort of short term. You get to be on the team, have to prove your worth to be on it, and you can get dropped. So what does that encourage? It encourages people to hide things, to not share fully with mistakes, to not actually learn from them. Now some of the biggest and best companies in the world approach that in a whole different way. They take on board a space of actually supporting people that need support. Now, is that the best thing for you in your business and your life? Well, the first thing I'd say is even the way you think about teams could probably be optimized. Do you understand what the people need in your family, in your friend circles, in the communities you operate in? And are you actually clear who's on your team? See, I think that there are people who are actually on a team that may not think of themselves as a team. Now that can go from the people that clean the streets to deliver your post, the people that make the utilities work, the people that make the systems we use all over the world. And at one level, we're all on the same team. I apologise, my little hay fever's kicking in here a little bit. See, that's the thing. We all have challenges and problems. But if we don't stop and pause and stop to actually listen and go, what could be going on, and ask the questions, and provide a safe space for somebody who's willing to actually share, the chances are we're never going to find out what's going on. And even if we do find what's going on, do we have the skills to develop? And as people change and develop, are we keeping the acuity to watch that? To see that how somebody was once great in that role in that team, it might need to be developed over time. And often the games and rules, as we say, that you're actually playing for, they change too. Because in life, things tend to change. That's sort of the nature of nature. There is change. The constant is that there's variability. The weather will change, the animals will change, the birds will change, the plants will change, the water systems change. We live in a dynamic world, and how we operate and what's required to win and to thrive, I think, can often vary. So, with that said, it's quite a short video this time. Hopefully that was useful, and it's got me thinking differently today about teams. Those people who I might not have realised were there for me if I reached out to them. So learning how to communicate, learning how to collaborate, and learning how to make real teams that are an exceptionally fun environment to be in. Fun, by the way, I don't just mean like silly and fun. I mean the kind of place that you would choose to be in if you had a choice. Because you do. Every day you're choosing what to focus on and who to collaborate with. Now some people out there are in a challenging environment that don't really seem to have that freedom of choice. And I really feel for those people. I've known people that have been in those environments and were sort of forced to do things against their will. But for most of us, if we have time to watch this video, we have time to choose who we're going to speak to, how we're going to speak with them, what we're willing to focus on, what we aren't. And we have to take that on and learn how to become a more effective member of a team and take on, we're actually training that team all the time. Whether you're simply following, or whether you're leading, whether you're training, whether you're receiving, whether you're getting, all these aspects that happen in life, I think, are happening simultaneously and in quite a way that's hard to see. And go back to that first point. When we look at the sports teams, often these models of successful teams, very few of them came together, trained, and have continued until completion. Often those teams are dynamic. People move out of bands and start new bands. And often I think what we see, what we recognise is that small percentage, those small moments of time that we value and go, that's successful. But often the real value was in learning the lessons on that journey. And we may not understand what helped people get there. You often don't see the people that are supporting, you see the people scoring the goal and not understand the value of the physiotherapist, the mindset coach, the other people supporting, the family and friends that have been there often for decades to get that person in that position, in that moment, to make it happen. So with that said, I'm going to see you next time. Thanks for watching. This is Simon Headley, and I'll see you again, and hopefully I can be more on your team moving forward. Bye for now.